In a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them. As America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how.
What the fuck?
By refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
Buzzy, what is up with Tarantino, man?
What?
What happened to him?
People say I got a real twisted sense of humor.
He looks like he should be on the back of a $10 bill.
Oh my God.
Royce Lopez.
I don't know what it is about him.
Hola, me llamo Royce.
Maybe I'm sick of hearing about him.
Yeah, I don't like hot ham.
Maybe it's his face. He's a punchable face.
You wouldn't download a pig, would you?
He's done nothing to me. He's probably a nice guy.
I don't care.
I don't know what it is about the guy.
Big Cranberry has been lying to you.
Bound forever by their mutual love of smoking marijuana, Simpsons references and affection towards Alex Jones, these two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast.
He looks like he should be flying a kite with a fucking key on it.
Brendan says he hasn't been able to use the N-word for a while. That's the source of his youth.
Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce.
Howdy, and hello, and hi. You're all gay. Welcome to the Revenge of the Cis show.
Sorry, Mersh. You caught me. I was about to hit one of my weed sinks. Right
I was
when
just
you walked in.
high-fiving with my cat, bro.
Hell yeah, dude.
We high-five around here, don't we?
I feel like if I talk with an unlit cigarette in my mouth.
The one time he doesn't do it.
The one time he doesn't do it.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Dr. Nick.
Hey, quick update, because the read's going to be in the middle, but I did want to give an update. We heard back from the Weed Six people. Some people yesterday were having issues making a payment, and they fixed it. So if it's in your card or whatever, you go there now. The payment should go through. Make sure you put ROTC. You're going to get 50% off on the Weed Cigs. And from what I've heard, Mersh, what I just read in the email, you guys are awesome, because we know that there's only 4 shows this ad's running on, and a lot of you put these bad boys in the cart. So thank you.
Nice.
By the way,
Can I say something?
Uh-huh.
Special thank you to everybody who watches Nightwave, because I plugged it the most.
I
saying.
plugged it on Daywave a lot.
Yeah, no, I plugged it the most though.
But Mersh, how about this?
I did it more though.
How many of these do you think were put in the cart? Seriously, just guess. Like, remember, the ad's only running on 4 shows. You know the 4 shows. Us and
I
AP.
wanted to sandbag Royce so bad by guessing a number so high.
Go ahead.
That it's 10,000 packs.
Okay, that's ridiculous. They don't even have that many.
34.
Okay, higher.
More than 34?
60,000.
187.
Nice.
187.
Nice.
Which is the code for murder and demolition, man.
I just lit one right now. I was enjoying these last night. Can I say something, Royce? I might have gotten a little carried away.
Mm-hmm. Are you through a pack already? I knew you were going to be. I knew it. Hey, I don't blame you. You know why? Dude, these are so much easier than
they get me high, and then I don't do a dab and hack my lungs out in the audience's ear for an hour.
These are fucking awesome. And I'm not, look, I know they're a sponsor, and I fucking get it. And when I'm even trying to choke, because the read technically is supposed to be in the middle, but like these things are amazing. In the morning, instead of having to sit outside and awkwardly have a bowl, you know what I mean? Awkwardly have a bowl sitting there like on the seat where I want to sit, and it's just like a pain in the ass, and then you have to keep lighting it. I sit down with one of these, and I don't have to roll it, and I just enjoy it. Have my coffee in the morning. It is the fucking best. Wheatsigs.com, promo code ROTC. I'm not fucking kidding you. I think you guys will like these. So, there you go. And if you had an issue with the payment processor with them yesterday, it should be working today. Remember, this is all brand new, guys. We're going on this adventure together. You know, we're all going on this adventure together.
This adventure. Shut
It's
up.
an adventure, dude. It's an adventure. Hey, man. Hey, Mersh. It's an adventure called life, man. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what
dude.
it is?
Yeah, life's just like a wave, and I'm just gonna ride it. You know?
Yeah, bro. We're here for
thought
the
it was
thrill.
a highway.
Life is not a highway. That song was a lie.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. The entire world is completely crushed.
Fuck.
Yeah, I know.
What are you gonna do now?
Yep.
Probably kill Rascal Flats.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
I know what
I'm not gonna ride it all night long.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I know what I can't do anymore. Drive 55.
It's a
No.
Sammy Hagar reference, you asshole.
Yeah.
That's a Sammy Hagar reference, you asshole. It's one of the funniest things that's ever been
Seriously.
said to me.
What's wrong with you?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Esteban, no, this isn't like Delta 8. This is actual weed.
By the way, one of my favorite things ever. Have you ever seen the story of like the clip of Sammy Hagar where he's like talking in an interview about how he's like, yeah, man, me and David Lee Roth just can't get along, man. And it's like, well, yeah, obviously, because the band doesn't need both of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Band doesn't need
Like,
two,
why would you get along, you know?
a band doesn't need two lead singers, no matter how much Linkin Park tried.
Yeah, one of you could just do the other one's songs. Nobody cares.
I wonder. I wonder why that.
Or you could just get David Lee Roth and not do any Sammy Hagar songs.
He's doing country music now, or
Yeah,
something,
you
right?
could just do that.
I
You know
kind
what?
of.
Just stop at Van Halen 2.
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, but Gary Sharon was the best singer of Van Halen. So we're going to sit here and have these little fights about Hagar and Lee. We all Gary Sharon
That is-
was the best singer.
That's the second funniest Van Halen related thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, no, that is. Gary Sharon was the best singer of Van Halen. Fight me. Fight me.
I don't want to fight over Van Halen.
Yeah, neither did fucking Gary Sharon. That's why he's not the lead singer anymore. So I'm just saying.
Maybe I have more in common with Gary Sharon than I thought previously.
Yeah.
Gary Sharon, the former prime minister of Israel.
No, the other one. Gary Sharon. Gary Sharon is my favorite because he probably is like us. He realized Van Halen sucks and has always sucked.
Yeah, dude.
Why can't this be Love Was Okay?
Well, live look at the big board on Wall Street right now, where stock futures tick higher despite the trade war between the
But I was told, I was credibly informed that we were going to be in a super recession. That's what I was told.
U.S. and China escalating even more. Right now, they're on the way up. China has now raised tariffs on U.S. goods to 125%.
But you don't buy anything for. Look, I know I'm not trying to be repetitive, but it feels like this happens every day, and we have an update, and I have to keep reminding you that you don't buy anything from us. So what exactly are you tariffing? Marvel movies?
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yep.
They're
That's
like,
it.
oh, we stop stealing your IPs.
We're
Okay.
They're tariffing John Cena as a person.
As a person, John Cena got tariffed by
He's
China.
a
That
human
makes
being.
sense.
He's getting tariffed.
That makes sense.
Oh, now
Chinese
you will
leaders-
never see John Cena again.
That's fine. I don't think we're going to see him after WrestleMania anyway.
Xi Jinping says that
I mean,
his
unless you watch Peacemaker.
nation is, and I quote, not afraid. This, of course, in response to President Trump raising tariffs on China to 140.
I will say, sorry, off topic, I know. but Cena's being a heel in the best way he could have been a heel. Not the way everyone wanted him to be, which make him such more of a heel. Like, I'm not changing, you fucking assholes. I'm not going to change. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, making it boring is way better.
It is boring. But so what? So's John Cena.
5%. China has indicated it does not intend to go higher
If
than
he beats Cody, he's just going to be a
125% say-
baby face, in my opinion.
You think so? You think everyone just fucking hates
No, I
Cody?
just mean in my personal opinion, he's going to be a baby face.
It would be meaningless to engage in further escalation. Trump has paused his latest round of reciprocal tariffs for 90 days for all countries except.
But Melania's fucking hot, man. Jesus Christ.
She's
is
all right, I
hot.
guess.
She's the hottest first lady we've ever had. I mean, that's without a doubt. I would say the only one that would be close would be Kennedy's.
I don't know, man. Nancy Reagan was a thick ass baddie.
dude, you didn't want to fuck Nancy Reagan? What's wrong with you?
I'm more of an Eleanor Roosevelt guy, and I keep telling
Martha
you that.
Washington.
And to be fair,
God damn.
Jacqueline Kennedy really wasn't very good looking. She had a great dumper on her.
Yeah.
But she wasn't very good looking.
Yeah, dude. She had a fat ass for a white girl. in the
No
60s.
merch. Jackie Kennedy was gorgeous. That's why he was so loyal.
The most loyal man in politics.
You know who was a
Yeah.
baddie? That Mary
Oh, yeah.
Todd Lincoln.
God, stop.
China.
Oh, that was the end of the story. That was embarrassing.
China.
You know what they actually do buy from us? What they're tariffing? Like pig intestines, dog. I swear to God. Like they buy meat from us, but only the bad parts.
I'm sorry, black
Fucking
people.
so that they can make it look like real meat and then ship it back to us.
No, because they eat that shit because they're fucking bug people, bro. They're fucking bug people.
They
bro.
do eat weird shit, man. Like, I mean, that country is like, there's a lot of them, and they don't get paid very well.
Yeah, it's very Chinese.
That's fucking hilarious.
The head of the U.S. military base in Greenland, Colonel Susanna Myers, was
Okay.
fired after distancing herself from the Trump administration.
Whoa.
What do you think's going to happen if you do that?
What do you, no. But what does that even mean by distancing herself from the Trump? What does that mean? That's not a crime.
Susanna Myers was fired after distancing herself from the Trump administration. The U.S. military's Space Operations Command cited a, quote, loss in confidence in her ability to lead. The news comes after Myers separated herself from Vice President J.D. Vance's March visit to Greenland in an email to base personnel.
Oh, so you didn't even show up on the... Okay, hold on.
No. Let me, because I don't even think she'd be required necessarily to show up.
I think she would.
You wrote a memo.
That's
didn't
the
you?
problem, yeah.
You wrote a memo. See, I was on your side until I found out you decided to fire off an opine in a memo, didn't you?
Honestly, you could have easily been like, "Oh my God, I'm sick. I don't want to get the
Yeah.
VP sick and not shown up." If you could have done that, and
What
you
you
probably
could've
could have
said
got
was
away with
nothing.
it. Yeah, exactly.
You could have just not gone, and I don't think anyone would have noticed your presence.
Also, going to point something out. You dumb bitch. You hate this administration so much that you guys got rid of the cushiest gig. Bro, cushiest gig. You're the commander at Greenland, in a Greenland base. That is a cushy fucking gig. You just ruined it. And probably was I wonder how much he was fucking getting paid too. All you had to do, even if you don't like him, was shake his hand and be like, "Oh, Mr. Vice President," and whatever. And that's it.
Or not go and just write an announcement that says, due to a scheduling conflict, I will be unable to attend the vice president's speech, but I wish him the best of luck here in Greenland.
Incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people.
Vance also accused Denmark of, quote, underinvesting in its semi-autonomous...
Denmark
separated herself from Vice President J.D. Vance's March visit to Greenland in an email to base personnel.
Our message to Denmark is very simple. You have not done a good job by the people of Greenland. You have underinvested in the people of Greenland, and you have
Huh?
Fucking YouTube, dude.
invested
It's
in the
YouTube. It's just
security
YouTube.
architecture of this incredible, beautiful landmass filled with incredible people.
Vance also accused Denmark of, quote, underinvesting in its semi-autonomous territory and leaving it vulnerable to foreign actors. Myers wrote in the email,
You're
like America.
Look at this. Look at this. At least she was a baddie.
quote, I do not presume to understand the current politics, but what I do know is the concerns of the U.S. administration discussed by Vice President Vance on Friday are not reflective of Pitifix Space Base.
They are.
But they are because he's the vice
He's
president.
the vice president. They have to.
So the vice president literally lives on the naval base.
I know. I know.
Ma'am, there's this thing called chain of command.
If your boss tells you, look, I don't never get this. If your boss tells you to do something, even if you don't like it, you can't be like, no. You do it. You have to do it. If it's legal and it's your job, even if you think it's stupid, at some point, you know what? You could be like, privately, not in a memo to the base, privately be like, hey, man, look, I get it, but like, I have to live here and you just pissed all these people off. You could have that fucking talk with him, right? And I'm sure if you did it like privately, you wouldn't be fired. But you couldn't do that because you're a woman. So instead, what you do is
because
write a
they
memo.
wanted they wanted the glory moment. And then
Yeah.
I told him, and then I wrote a memo. Okay,
This
well,
is-
then you got fired.
And by the way, you know what's coming next? You're going to lose all your security clearances. Then you can't get those cushy gigs with it either. You stupid idiot.
This is like if Honda came out and they were like, we're no longer selling the Civic. And a dude who owns a dealership emailed all of his employees and was like, look, I'm just saying that doesn't reflect my authority over this lot.
No,
It's
it
like, no, we're
absolutely does.
not
That's
Civics anymore.
how it works.
Fucking
email-
idiot.
Also, someone in the YouTube chat says that it was rumored that Barbara Bush gave the best lap dances.
She probably was a pig.
Dampen the Trump
Barbara Bush was a freak.
administration's goal of deepening ties or even acquiring Greenland.
She wasn't called
Defense de-
Barbara Brazilian.
Oh man, now think of this bitch's pussy hair. What's wrong with you? It's old lady,
looked
dude.
like
There, you only have to think of the lack of pussy hair.
Barbara Bush's pussy looked like the inside of a Harlem Globetrotters locker room.
Barbara Bush's pussy has a landing strip. In my opinion, that's what I'm thinking.
Department spokesman Sean Parnell
But like
said in
one
a
that's cut out of the jungle, like it's the reverse of what you're thinking.
Yeah.
statement, quote, actions to undermine the chain of command or to subvert President Trump's agenda will not be tolerated at the Department of Defense.
Pretty fair.
Space Force Colonel Sean Lee has replaced Myers.
Oh, a man. Who next?
Also, can we not have a Space Force, please?
I like the
What are we,
Space
4
Force.
years old? We're broke.
I like the Space Force. It's awesome. I'm sorry, but I disagree. We need a Space Force, okay? We don't need a Coast Guard.
A lawsuit filed
We
by the
have an ocean.
Yeah, I know, and a Navy, so pick one.
Yeah. We also
This is a
have
turn-
a space, you dickhead.
Yeah.
I hate all of you.
lawsuit filed by the Texas Attorney General could
Yeah, you know what? You know where the Earth is? In space.
Ah, you fucking asshole.
Yeah, you know what America is? In 2 oceans.
Yeah, I understand that. So maybe we send some Coast Guards to space.
end federal protections for students with special needs.
Okay, Mersh.
What? Which? Oh, would I?
Yeah, right. To the right.
Yes,
This is
but
like a Fraggle.
but
Okay.
the hair's a mess. The outfit is a mess. You look like you're going on a safari. Like every decision she made today is wrong.
She has big binoculars and and one of those big hats.
Yeah. She looks like that famous picture of Johnny Carson when he was retired.
Yes.
He went on a safari. Yeah. I mean, clearly, under all those layers of bad decisions you made today, you are very pretty.
Lacey Beasley is here to break it all down for us on this morning's The Learning Curve.
She's dressed like she's chaperoning for a daytime school dance.
You're right.
It's not a good outfit.
Like it ends at 7:30.
Yeah. 100,000 students in Texas benefit from 504 plans in school. and that's according to the Texas Education Agency. These are federal accommodations for students who have disabilities but do not require special education services. Disabilities include ADHD, dyslexia, visual and hearing impairment, and emotional disorders.
Oh, so a bunch of made up stuff is what you're telling me.
Yeah, and I don't know. That all sounds kind of made up to me.
That's all fake. I don't know about this.
It sounds like more government scams.
Yeah, I don't believe in that.
Lawsuit.
Dyslexia when I was a kid.
That right. Last September, Texas, along with these 16 other states, filed a lawsuit against the Secretary of Health and Human Services and the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, challenging the law. Specifically, a portion that added, quote, gender dysphoria to the definition of disability by the Biden administration in May of 2024.
Wait, so I'm sorry. Gender dysphoria. Wait. Okay, hold on a second. You want to have your cake and eat it too. You want to say, I'm a dude, but now I'm a girl now. You want
She's a dude, and he's a dude, and we're all dudes.
Exactly. You want to be a real good burger, and two, the better one. No, you want to be us to respect your pronouns and all that, but also want us to say that it's a disability, so you get money for it. Is that what I'm picking up here?
Correct.
Yeah. They want to both be crazy people and not crazy people at the same time.
But you can't be both. You could pick one. Even if I disagree, you're not allowed both. You can't say it's not a mental illness and then go, but it is a disability and a mental illness.
Gender dysphoria is the mental stress a person experiences when that individual does not identify with the body they were born with.
So it's a disability. Now, the thing you said, that if I said...
Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton says the HHS has no authority to unilaterally rewrite statutory definitions and classify gender dysphoria as a disability. While much of the lawsuit focuses on this change, it also asks for Section 504 to be declared unconstitutional.
Yeah, but it's Texas, so it's the most blue-red state there is. So good luck.
However, in
Yeah, it's a
February,
coin
the
flip in
plaintiffs
that
filed a
state
joint
nowadays.
status report saying they do not want the court to declare Section 504 unconstitutional, quote, on its face or at first look. The next update is scheduled for April 21st.
That's fucking... I feel bad for Texas, dude. It's getting bad.
It is not optimal.
They were already dealing with
Am
Mexicans.
I understating it a bit?
A little
it's
bit.
not optimal.
No.
Tenants continuously tormented by their neighbor. A restraining order, 24/7 security, lawyers. Now even
Okay, that woman looks crazy. Hold on. What is this?
tenants continuously tormented by their neighbor. A restraining order, 24/7 security, lawyers. Now even the law has not been able to stop them. Fox 7 Taylor.
Blood. That's
Blood?
nice.
Is that blood?
That is blood.
Enzo first told us about this story about a month ago. Tonight she's back with
Are you a haunted doll, ma'am?
an update. Haley.
She does.
She looks like a haunted Victorian doll.
Alex, several different law enforcement agencies have responded here.
Yes,
They
this
know
is
we're
Haley Winslow moving things in your kitchen when you're not there.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Hey, man, can I ask you an honest question? I'm not going to be mean like these other guys, but like,
Yes, you are.
what is that hair?
See, that was me.
What is it doing?
Well, I have a question. When you swapped places with the haunted doll, did its soul like join your soul in your body? Is the woman who used to be in you in the doll now?
Maybe it's an homage to Paula Deen. Maybe look, a haircut like that makes good potato salad. I'll tell you that. I'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah, dude.
have responded here. They know her by name.
Everything about you, man, is like really rough with. It's like she's got these starfish earrings. First off, what is that about? You know,
Yeah, she's got starfish earrings. She's got hair like Ricky Morton. You actually look like the kind of mess that should live in Florida, not L.A.
Yeah, you're right.
You look
looks like a Florida
one of the
mess.
wives. She looks like one of the wives from My Husband's Not Gay.
Yeah. Yes.
have responded here. They know her by name. Many businesses in the area have banned her for life, including the Four Seasons Hotel and
Nice.
Ralph's. She's been put on a 5150 psychiatric
Oh, that's the crazy. That's the LA crazy.
hold, and her key's been revoked, but she still finds a way back in every time, and armed with a machete,
Oh, okay. That's you remember there was
Alright.
blood earlier?
hammer, knife, and frying pan. Tenants are terrified for their lives.
We have not slept one
What is
night.
she playing fucking the early game of Project Zomboid?
Yeah, like yes, a frying pan, a knife, and fucking flashlight.
Backpack.
Yeah, backpack, yeah, rations.
We have not slept one night.
Oh yeah, that's that new survival game called Crazy. It's really good.
Crazy.
Yeah.
It's just a bunch of Karens screaming at you in a parking lot.
Yo, sorry. Look at this bitch's haircut. Oh my god. Man, bangs at your age. What are you doing?
Have not slept one night in 3 months.
He looks like a dog that would have a snappy comeback for Air Bud.
Yeah.
Hey, man, for the record, too, I love when people exaggerate to that level. I haven't slept a wink in 3 months. You would be dead.
Yeah, you would be.
You'd actually clinically be dead.
She looks like she has all the Beatles haircuts at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Slept one night in 3 months. We've been terrorized, traumatized.
Did she cut your hair with the machete?
It's
She came in my apartment and she cut my hair against my will.
like a bad nightmare movie.
A horror film that won't end, and many residents inside the
There's the blood again.
Beverly Hills Regency says it's because of this woman who
She looks fine. Like she doesn't look like a problem to
Yeah,
me.
she, huh?
She looks great, I think.
they call violent and dangerous.
We're talking Sharon Stone final scene.
Yo, everybody in LA looks like a Sims
Sucks.
character.
Everyone in this particular part of LA and in this video sucks.
But look at what's going on with his hair. It was like tattooed on. It doesn't look here. Look, hold
It
on.
looks
Sorry,
like one
Merch,
of
you
those
can see.
tattoos, dude.
Look at that. What is that? A tattoo haircut?
Yeah. They do that
All
in
right.
LA, dude.
Can you leave last gen GTA character alone?
Didn't he punch Drew Garabo?
Casino. She's tried to set the building on fire.
No, I think that is actually a she, dude. Crazy, but I think that's a she.
To set the building on fire with a hot scalding frying
that's a woman.
pan, which she's ran after me.
Oh, hold on. This is my, hold on. You know what? I got it. Look how she's dressed. Hold on.
Sharon Stone final scene Casino. She's
Wow, that guy's a movie buff, huh?
Sharon Stone in the final scene of Casino. You mean the one scene that she melts down in, but she's fighting with her husband
Yeah, no, hold on.
on her own property?
Okay, you know what her hat's reminding me of? Here, this.
Yeah.
tried to set the building
Oh
on
God,
fire.
Jamiroquai.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine living in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I know. Imagine knowing another Jamiroquai song.
Canned Heat.
Canned Heat from Napoleon Dynamite. You're right. Canned Heat.
Yeah, cool. You guys
Imagine
are cool.
knowing 3 Jamiroquai songs.
She's tried to set the building on fire with a hot scalding frying pan, which she's ran after me with. At 3 a.m., she'll start donkey kicking my door.
Okay, I get it. I hear you, man. But what is up with this outfit? What are we doing? What look are you going for?
He's dressed like a GTA character, but in one of the games that came out on PS2.
He looks like a
dude.
he looks like a hitman pornographer. Like, what is
But
this?
think about it. GTA is the perfect description because he looks like what a video game programming nerd's idea of a criminal looked like in 1999.
It's gonna
Vice City Stories ass.
you know this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
You know this guy's an actor, and he's gonna put this on his film reel, right? Like it. It's gonna go on his reel.
3 a.m., she'll start donkey kicking
He
my
doesn't
door.
look anything like this. This is just fucking a bit he's doing.
And she takes her feces.
He doesn't even live there.
Yeah.
She's ran after me with. At 3 a.m., she'll start donkey kicking my door.
And she
Hey,
takes
you know what the
her
worst part about the donkey kicking is? She actually goes hee haw.
She makes the noises, which is even worse.
Hee haw, and she kicks the door.
and she takes her feces and smears
Oh,
it all
no.
over the building.
Okay, now.
By the way,
okay, now-
whenever I hear takes their feces end, I'm like, oh, here we go.
And what? And what?
never a
And
good
what?
thing.
Properly properly
Part
dispose.
two's never good.
Please say properly dispose of it in the toilet. Please say properly dispose of it in the toilet.
Never that.
It's never
that.
properly disposed
It's
of it
never
in the
that.
toilet.
It's always
it's al-
smears it on the walls, or
it's
eats
always-
it, or throws it at somebody.
Throws it at
It's always-
corrections officers.
Yeah.
Takes her
Fuck.
feces and verb.
Yes, exactly. It's never good. It's never good. Okay, let's see what she did.
Her feces and smears it all over the
They
building.
love the
She
smearing.
has also
They love to
threatened-
smear it.
Oh my god.
She's a doodler.
Tenants with a knife. My door is slashed. This woman has clearly and violently assaulted the building manager, which she was arrested for.
We spoke to Jacqueline Saville inside her apartment about a month ago, who says it's a misunderstanding.
All of those things.
It's just a
Look, it's a
misunderstanding.
Coffee,
Fucking Royce is taking
coffee
a drink.
came,
He's almost
coffee
dead.
came out of my nose. Look, it was a misunderstanding.
Dude,
Okay.
she's assaulting people. She's beating up old ladies, kicking down doors, smearing her shit. What do you have to say about this? I think we're just getting our wires crossed.
Yeah.
Well, we got off on the wrong foot, and I think
Yeah.
that kind of.
Come on, man.
Saville inside her apartment about a month ago, who says it's a misunderstanding.
I did nothing. This is crazy. I have a
Oh, she's nuts.
Yeah, she is crazy. That's a crazy person.
machete. Excuse me. Do I have a machete?
No, but you said if I said yes, you'd cut me with your machete.
Hey, ma'am. Hey, ma'am, when you're trying to defend yourself that you're not crazy, maybe don't answer the door. Dress
Like timeless Tony Storm.
like Jay-Z now.
Matthew McConaughey owns that outfit.
Oh my God! Are you gonna bring Hangman Adam Page out to the ring?
Seriously.
I was gonna say she's the Cameron collection.
Mm-hmm. Wow, dude.
Holy fuck! I'm not crazy.
Crazy. I
She
have
works at Coyote Hideous.
a machete. Excuse me. Do I have a machete?
Tenants say attorneys are afraid to go up against the Sterlings, real estate moguls who own the building and used to own the Clippers franchise. But
Okay.
Oh, that's Sterling.
Yeah. Oh, that one.
Sterling's attorney tells me they served Saville a 3-day notice, which expired mid-February, and the court process to evict is slow. The sheriff department posted a
You mean the guy that they completely stole his team from him because he asked his girlfriend, I don't care if you fuck other dudes, but can you like not be like hanging out with black guys in public? And then because of that, he
You
wasn't
just said
allowed.
stop posing on Instagram with them.
notice to vacate by April 6th. Meanwhile, tenants say she's moving in more furniture.
Oh no, well that's not good.
Oh yeah, she's not going anywhere.
It's almost like the well-meaning, lawful, abiding citizens
That's L.A. There's no such thing. Who does that there?
are being victimized, and it's
He's on cocaine.
He also sells cocaine.
You're right, but he has big cocaine energy, right?
I've never seen anything like it.
Everybody has been contacted, from the DA to the sheriffs to the LAPD to the management company to 10 attorneys, everything. Nobody has done a thing.
Oh my God, I forgot the one. The bitch looks like a rescue ranger.
Dude, her hairdo looks like it's growing out of another hairdo.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I talked to many tenant rights attorneys today. None of them would go on the record, but
She looks like a cartoon mouse. You know?
Essentially, they told me once the sheriff serves an eviction notice, they can lock out the tenant within 5 days. And it's a good thing if they do, because if someone is hurt or killed, the liability falls on the landlord. Reporting live, I'm Haley Winslow, Fox 11 News.
Look, I'm protecting the landlords.
What a nightmare. Haley, thank you.
It's kind of hard to believe that law enforcement can't do something, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's LA. It's LA.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Sorry,
Dude, it's I know, I get it. It's you want to go like
it's extremely easy to conceive.
we're
of,
all
yes.
trying to figure out the guy who did this. They do
See, like one of the reasons I would never move to LA is because, like, among many reasons, I also just wouldn't want to get murdered by an axe murderer smearing poop everywhere.
machete.
Who also
machete.
happens to look like a 1950s starlet.
First off, Merce, it's a machete wielding maniac, not axe. Okay?
Yeah, you don't want Danny Trejo messing with you. No.
She accused of assault by these residents?
Yes, and the building manager has a restraining order against her, lives in that building. I mean,
that's awesome. I mean, not for them.
Beverly Hills PD, LAPD, the Sheriff's Department have all been called here multiple times, and that's what the tenants are saying. Why can't this lady be kicked out? And as far as locking her out, theoretically, I've been in there, she doesn't even have a lock on her door.
Oh.
What a great ending.
Oh.
You know what that is? That's the sound of, I'm done with the story. I don't care anymore, right? Like, that's...
Yeah.
It's not gated. It doesn't have one of those kind of gates before you get into
It has
the building.
24/7 security, but the security guard just watched us go in. I mean, as far as we know, he hasn't done anything. And
Yeah,
she
we
is
live in Florida. We have a lot of gated communities like that. We know how that security works. They basically sit in the guardhouse all day and don't watch anything that happens.
Mm-hmm. No, they don't. They're on their phone.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and when you do have to talk to them, like if you go to the gate, they're also on their phone, like talking to somebody while they're talking to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and they all failed their police exam. What is this? 3 dead and 1 hurt after plane crash in Florida.
Yeah, so home renovation experts Catalina and Alex Stovall, who live here locally in Jupiter, Florida, join us now to talk about smart storage in your home, but on a budget.
Yo.
Hey, can you turn down your fucking local news?
I know.
while you're
I was
doing
going
this?
nuts. I thought I had a tab open.
No, you didn't. It was just a bad video. Okay, Mersh, I came across this dude, right? And I don't know who it is because I don't know specifically where the original video is from. Somebody just pulled this video, okay? So maybe in the chat, I'm sure some of you guys will figure out who these guys are. You might even know who they are. But did you know, Mersh, please tell me if you're aware of this, that there's a Lefty Bro podcast space, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen some of these shows?
I mean, I'm not not particularly a
Neither have
fan,
I.
but I know they exist.
This clip came across my purview, and I want to show you what they talk about. And I want to, well, I'll just play it. Just watch.
As a fat person, to see an evil person exist in society and be like, we want to make fun of him. Let's not make fun of him for his actions. Let's do this. Make his face fat.
He's referring to the JD Vance meme.
But
and because he's fat, he goes, why don't you focus on him being evil and not because he's fat?
But do you not understand? Like, first of all, idiot, the meme isn't calling JD Vance fat. The meme was like a bunch of variants of JD Vance.
Yes.
Some of them made him fat. Some of them made him just cherubic looking.
Yeah.
Some of them made him retarded looking. Like that was the whole point. Only a couple of them made him fat. But the memes weren't calling him fat. It wasn't like we're going, oh, look how fat JD Vance is. Man, this guy just doesn't get it at all.
As a fat person, to see an evil person exist in society and be like, we want to make fun of him. Let's not make fun of him for his actions. Let's do this. Make his face fat.
Yeah.
The best part about this is JD Vance liked the memes. That's the other part. He was never offended by them.
That will really hurt him. How is that the joke?
You're a joke. You're a fat joke. You're a fat, stupid joke.
I love that too. That he immediately translated this as, oh, yeah, so you wanted to mess with J.D. Vance, so you made him fat to hurt his feelings. So you don't even get the crux of the original meme, right? Nobody was memeing him to make fun of him. We were just having fun. That was a genuine, the internet was
fun.
just shitposting and having fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
It actually started as fucking lefty retards trying to shit on like Pole. And Pole seen it and was like, "That's fucking hilarious. We're gonna make our."
And then, of course, they started doing it. And then look what happens. This is what always happens all the time.
My favorite was the original one with him with like the little Skippy beanie on. And
Yes.
it's like, you didn't say please.
Yes,
the guy
that
that
was good.
tweeted out and he literally wrote, you didn't say please. I was like, those are fucking hilarious. And we were all laughing. And then remember the Atlantic had to write a whole article going, right-wing chuds love JD Vance. So why are they making fun of him? Remember? And they had to write a whole article.
and then the next day, JD Vance retweeted one of them because he thought it was hilarious. And you're like, you guys don't understand what dudes think is actually funny. You know?
People kept tweeting that picture of Joker smoking the cigarette, being like, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
God, those were fun. The original one that got me, though, was that fucking, you didn't say please.
Please.
That will
I like
really
the I like the 3D one, the one where he revolves.
Yes.
They're all so stupid.
I love them. And then this guy got his feelings hurt because of them.
You're
You're a fucking loser, bro.
By the way, you got your feelings hurt. JD Vance didn't even get his feelings hurt, and these were about him.
I know.
as a fat person to see.
If there was me, I would be dying laughing. Like, that's just funny, right?
Be an evil person exist in society and be like, we want to make fun of him. Let's not make fun of him for his actions. Let's do this. Make his face fat. That will really hurt him. How is that the joke? How is that the evil thing?
Have you ever watched a Chris Farley movie?
Bro, again, Joker smoking meme. You just wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Like, make fun of a person's actions, not make them look closer to me.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Closer to me? No, you're just fat, and that's fine. But like, don't make it. You're okay.
Also, not all of the Vance memes were like embarrassing. Some of them made him like the Giga Chad guy.
Yeah.
Some of it just became about sticking JD Vance into every meme.
Yes.
Closer to me.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
And then
buddy,
everyone-
hit the gym. You're a man. Then you won't be closer to you.
Everyone's sharing it, and we want to make fun of this person. I totally get that.
No, we weren't making. Okay, he doesn't get it. He really doesn't.
He doesn't.
Bro,
They
you're,
don't get it.
Listen,
They can't
man,
meme.
You could be fat and be funny, but you're fat and stupid. You know.
I'm on board for that. But just to be like, we're going to make him fat can't be the joke. There's so many things that we could be making fun of him for, but just to be like, let's make fun of him for his
But the thing is the problem. If you make fun of him for anything, then some victim group will be like, hey, that's me. Don't. It just bothers you because you're fat.
physical appearance. Let's make.
And also, we're not calling JD Vance fat because he's not fat.
He's not. I know.
Making fun of him for, but just to be like, let's make fun of him for his physical appearance. Let's actually not even. JD Vance isn't overweight. Isn't fat.
Yeah, we know.
They just can't. They can't get over the fact that they just can't. Their brains cannot grasp that we just find a picture of JD Vance in a dunce cap, like sitting on a stool, like funny. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to be speaking truth to power. It doesn't need to be taking anyone down.
Yeah.
The JD Vance memes were just an organic internet thing where we were like, okay, these are getting out of control and very funny.
Yeah.
But he's just got recognizable
it's called
eyes.
fun.
We can put him on anything. That's the
all
whole
it
point.
is. Dude, the emo ones were great.
Oh, emo ones killed me. Oh, when they put him on Nightman from Always Sunny, that one got me.
Yeah.
That one got me.
That one was fucking funny,
Yeah.
dude.
See, not even JD Vance isn't overweight, isn't fat, and let's make him fat, and that will make him feel bad.
It's a skill issue. They're not able to create comedy.
Oh, okay. You know what? No. Absolutely not.
Now, see, now's when we listen.
If you're not censoring funny things, then it's because you don't know comedy.
Right. If you hurt somebody's feelings, it's because you don't know comedy, Virgie.
This guy literally just badly explained.
Who are these guys? Someone tell me who these guys are. Sorry.
Please, I want to beef with these fat
Well, we're beefing with them. I find out who they are because we're beefing with them.
But I love how this guy just couldn't explain what the memes were, and he explained it badly. First of all, he thinks his side made the memes. Incorrect. We were making the memes.
Yes, good point.
Everyone was making the memes.
Everyone was, but we were making the funny ones. Second of all, many of the people making the memes weren't making the memes to hurt JD Vance or make him look bad. It was silly. Again, everyone was having fun. This guy so badly explained it like, so our way of hurting JD Vance is to pretend he's fat? No, you didn't make the memes, and the people making the memes weren't making fun of JD Vance. You don't even know what's going on. And then the other guy's like, I know. It's like, these people just don't get comedy. It's like, holy shit. Wow.
I told you, dude, Lefty Bro podcasting is hilarious. And I'm not talking about like scumbag left. Like I'm not talking about like Nick Mullen. Like they're funny. I'm talking about like this, like Lefty
Bryce
Bro.
is like, I'm not talking about good podcasts. I'm talking about these ones.
These guys who are bad.
Yeah. Fucking bread tubers, dude. They're fucking awful. They suck.
Let's actually not even JD Vance isn't overweight, isn't fat. And let's make him fat, and that will make him feel bad.
It's a skill
Sir,
issue.
I can hear you're fat over the phone.
I need to know who these guys are.
We'll find. Listen, if not by the end of this show, in a couple days, somebody will message us who they are.
Let's
By the way, I don't even want to beef with him on the internet. I just want to kick the shit out of him.
Beat the shit out of him? No.
It's not even
I don't want to do that. No, I don't want to beat him up. That's not fun because then they're going to be the victim. I want to like noogie them. Like schoolhouse bully them. You know?
Oh, Royce, you missed my point. I want to make victims out of these two men.
Oh, got it. Okay. That's true.
Let's actually not even JD Vance isn't overweight. Isn't
I want to
fat.
beat the brakes off them so bad that I don't mind that they have a GoFundMe. I don't care that their GoFundMe raised $200,000.
It's a give send go.
Yeah, I don't care as long as I get a $200,000 ass whooping out of them.
And by the way, YouTube, we're kidding. Obviously,
It's
to
a
be
joke.
clear. We're joking.
We're talking about challenging at DAZN, boxing.
Yeah, obviously.
Star.
Yes.
Buzzword, iDubbbz.
We
I don't
want
know.
it'll be a sanctioned fight. Okay.
JD Vance isn't overweight, isn't fat, and let's make him fat.
Someone
and that
on
will
Twitter
make him
commented on this, cries in Crisco.
feel bad.
It's a skill issue. They're not able to.
It's a skill, Mersh. It's a skill issue. You don't know how to be funny, you idiot. It's a skill issue.
Create
What's
comedy.
that shirt? What's that shirt? That shirt will help us narrow it down.
It's an Epcot World shirt. It says
Shit.
it's Epcot. So this probably I don't know who these again.
I'm looking. I'm hunting.
Okay.
Issue. They're not able to create comedy.
Yeah, ignore all those people laughing at the funny thing you did. You don't know comedy.
I have this new thing that the whole world says they're funny. No, almost nobody is funny.
Yes, sir. You're telling me.
We
You're
agree
telling
with
me.
that statement. The problem is you're the people we think aren't funny. You're not funny. You don't know how to be funny. You guys have fucking woke yourself or whatever, censored yourself into this weird corner where you're not allowed to make fun of anything because everyone's a victim class. And the only thing you can make fun of is Trump. Oh, Trump. You have Trump, Orange Cheeto Man, Republicans. And even people that agree with you, after a while, you're just like, can you just like be funny?
I agree. I agree.
Oh, I agree. I agree. Look, I will take 5 minutes of any part of our show, even when we're farting around on an off day, and put it against your best stuff, and I guarantee you we're funnier than you. Guaranteed.
Almost nobody.
This is the kind of guy that walks over to you at a bar and goes, "Hey, man, the lady said to leave you alone," and then the chick you're talking to is like, "No, I didn't."
No, I didn't.
And you're like, "Oh."
The world is fine.
Hold on, hey Royce.
Yeah.
No, that's not from the fucking room. What the fuck? I'm trying to figure it out. I
Okay.
put the link in like Grok and went, "What is this clip from?" And it's telling me Joe Rogan Experience. So
No.
clearly Grok
No.
doesn't know what the fuck's going on.
What's nobody's funny?
This is the kind of guy that would come up to you. This is the kind of guy that would come up to you while you were messing with your wife.
Right.
And be like, "Is this guy bothering you?"
Exactly.
We came in here together.
What? We came in the same car, you fucking fat retard.
You really let this guy talk to you that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, shut up. Then Marie bullies him.
Yeah, you don't even
Yeah.
bother.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm gonna go pick some songs.
Yeah.
She just stands there and bullies them.
I agree.
Were you rescuing me? Aw!
You fat loser.
He's just standing there like,
fucking Christ. She walks back up and he goes, he's crying. I got him to cry. He's crying.
yeah, he's crying right now.
Crying. That's pretty cool.
Funny. Almost nobody is funny.
I
actually
agree.
believe
I agree.
Almost nobody in the world is funny.
I agree.
We need to
Yeah,
start
yeah,
articulating.
nobody in that fucking
Everyone thinks they're
room.
funny.
I know, yeah, seriously. No one in that room's funny. That's for fucking sure.
Let me tell you something. I don't have to say that on my show. I don't say nobody's funny.
No.
Funny. Whoever's made that meme goes, I'm funny. I made a bad person.
That meme.
The entire internet was
Shared that meme.
howling at these. Everybody thought it was funny, but you, because you're a sensitive little prick. That's all
This
you
would
are.
be more fair if you just said, I don't get it.
And that's fine. I would give you that. I would
don't
give
get
you that. I don't get it. It's not
I
for me.
say that all the time. There's all kinds of memes that happen sometimes that I feel left out.
Chicken
Never-
jockey. Like
Bro,
that?
never once have I been like, that's not funny. Like, I have at least enough self-awareness to understand that sometimes I log into X, formerly known as Twitter, and I see something that I just don't get, but everybody's all about it. And you know what I do, sir? I just sit back and I go, hey, you know what? Good for them. They're enjoying a thing today. I don't fucking get it, but hey, must be a hot thing because everybody's sharing it.
And by the way, it's
That's all.
everyone's bowdy bowdy. So just make sure you say
Bowdy,
it right.
bowdy, rowdy, rowdy,
Thank you.
as Conan used to say.
The barbarian?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm funny.
The fake Mexican barbarian.
Okay. Carlos Mencia?
They're funny. Whoever's made that meme goes, I'm funny. I made a bad person. I didn't take any of the source material. I just made him fat. I just made him a big blob.
You made yourself a big blob, and I find it funny too, bud. So maybe you are funny. Maybe you are funny.
Is this the comedians complain about jokes that everybody else was enjoying podcast?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You know what these guys sound like? They actually do remind me of when I used to do stand-up too. There was always a contingent of local comedians that would just sit in the back of the room
Yeah.
and bitch and moan all fucking night. Like, I was never one of
really?
those guys, but there was always comics that would just sit in the back and go, I don't even know why he's passed at that club. It's like, he's not even funny. It's like, I don't know what these people are all laughing. I don't even get it, dude. Yeah, there's always those guys, and you're like, who gives a fuck, bro? People are here. They're buying drinks. They're laughing. What can you do?
That's what
What can-
matters.
what-
Yeah,
what
that's
can you do?
exactly. Who
I don't know what
cares?
to tell you.
Let me read some of these donations. Genocide Circus. Cena's going to win that match and make a new spinner belt, and I will buy that shit. Genocide.
I want a new spinner belt.
Me too. Genocide Circus. God damn it. I was thinking Jamiroquai and Canned Heat. Genocide Circus says she's just trying to tell him she wants that dick and she's real into anal. Genocide Circus again. What's with those outfits? She looks like she's wearing a custom item in Tekken 8. Okay, Tekken 8's pretty funny.
Tekken 8 is very
that's
specific.
a good reference. I think you've got a donation over on Ko-Fi. Of course, the preferred way to donate because we get most of the monies. North Florida man, happy Friday, boys. The First Lady talk has me all bricked up. Gonna pop a couple Johnny Apple CBD Mind Melds and have a Mammy Eisenhower goon sesh. Goon sesh. You know what we're going to do here right before we go to break? I want to remind everybody about WheatSix. WheatSix.com. Promo code ROTC is going to get you 50% off on these bad boys, which I'm going through them pretty fast. Merch has already been through we went through one pack already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You get 16 grams of weed, and it's federally legal, and it smells like weed, and it gets you high like weed. Highly recommend them. Weedsigs.com. Promo code ROTC. If you had an issue yesterday with the payment thing, it should be fixed today, so you'd be able to check out and all that stuff. You do make us look good when you buy these, but 50% off is pretty badass. So go check it out right now. Weedsigs.com. Promo code ROTC to get
50% off.
That's the biggest discount we've ever given for real. So I don't know, man, but I mean, I'm all for it.
We actually tried to talk them into less,
We did.
but they wouldn't listen to us.
Yeah, we were like, that's big. You sure? Yep, no, we're doing it. I'm like, all right. Well, there we go. 50% off, promo code ROTC. And you make us look pretty fucking cool. Now, what we are going to do is, because it is Friday, and we're going to have some fun behind the paywall with all the people who support us over at revengeofthesys.locals.com or patreon.com/we're-not-sorry, and or, I guess. For $7 a month, you get Wednesday's show, you get half a Friday show, and our movie riffs, and the backlog, and every single audio version of this show with 0 commercials. So, highly recommend signing up, $7 a month. You'll be helping us out. But right now, we're heading over to hang out with them. See you on the other side. All right, Mercer.
See you on the other side. Oh, sorry.
I say we go to break. And I think that I will, since it is Friday.
Let's do it.
Let's go to the Hog's Breath. Be right back.
Oh, great.
Oh, Christ.
Cool. I mean, I feel like we could do better on a Friday. Not us, but like the bar.
Yeah, this is fucking...
Yeah, then you would have been fucking trampled by a horse.
Ugh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
By the way, the one good thing about going to a bar like this, right? If there's one even mildly cute chick in her mid-30s, she's yours. You know?
Here's a song from my upcoming album.
From your upcoming... Oh, this homie's doing originals? Oh.
See, the key to Florida living is that you make friends with one of these dudes that has a boat, right? And then you don't need to own a boat. You just need to always have weed and coke.
0 or diet?
I've got beating neighbors and they're from the south of the south. I don't comprende, but I know what they're talking about. I say sorry.
And there's no Jewish temples in my town.
Merry Christmas, y'all. But there ain't no borders between these new friends of mine.
Ugh, God.
When we're drinking,
it was so genuine. Ugh.
This
Pessy just reminded me of my buddy Jeff when we were at this fucking bar one time, and this chick was hammered, and just gross chick was trying to hit on me and my buddy Jeff, who's like very gay, and like I was ignoring her and he was ignoring her, and then we would like politely answer her once in a while and then go back to our conversation, and then at one point she's like, "So what kind of music do you guys like?" And Jeff, just without skipping a beat, just looked over at her and was like, "Ugh, music is terrible," and then just went back to what he was doing. And I'll just never forget hearing somebody say, "Music is terrible." Not even a certain genre. Just, ugh, music is terrible.
Is Royce back yet or no?
No.
He must be smoking one of those weed cigs that are so nice.
I mean, what's the big deal with Royce? Can you just fucking survive without Royce for 2 seconds?
No, I'm having anxiety. I'm having an attack.
Because your fucking boyfriend isn't here? Fucking
yeah.
Boyfriend's not here, homo?
Yeah, and?
Oh,
My boyfriend can beat up your girlfriend.
Yeah, well, joke's
Did
on you. My
someone say
girlfriend doesn't exist
anxiety?
because I murdered her.
Okay, so Casey found the podcast, guys.
What is it? We found it? What's it called?
I'll link it to you.
Yes. Oh my God. Thank you, Casey. That's fucking
called-
awesome.
Loud About Nothing.
Where did you find a woman as autistic as you?
I mean, it's insane. It's insane. Thank you, Casey. Where is it? There it is.
Sent it to you directly.
Thank you. Thank you.
If any of you have seen Casey, right, she shouldn't care about any of this stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's true. How big is this show? Wait. Merce, this is going to be fun. Do you want to know why?
Hold on, let me check their Instagram compared to their YouTube.
Check
It might be Instagram.
before we, yeah.
Hold on. Loud About Nothing. 27.3K on Instagram. That's not huge.
We're bigger than them. Cool.
Yeah.
We're bigger than you.
but we're not huger than them, which is good.
That's very great.
This is great because now we're not punching up or down.
No, we're just right here in the middle with you boys. These are their shorts. Let's see their videos. Podcast. Let's go to their podcast. Full episodes. View. Oh, here we go. Are they ripping us off, dude?
What do you mean?
Look at the.
Oh, Love on the Spectrum.
Yeah.
No. Everybody does that shit.
I know. Let's watch it. What do we spend watch a little bit of it? There's nothing wrong with watching a little bit of it.
Like that.
Yeah, definitely.
There should be more. Oh, yeah, I'm just stepping outside for a minute. I'm going to bring my.
By the way, you have a little doll of Chris Farley there whose entire shtick was making fun of the fact that he was fat. And what was funny about him was how fat he was. And then you still have like this butthurt thing about being fat. I don't even understand you, dude. Also, that working class, that fucking, now everyone's a working class fucking guy with this fucking brand. What's it called? This fucking construction brand that everyone's been wearing now. It's this one. God damn it.
Carhartt?
Yes, Carhartt. Sorry, there it is. I was trying to zoom in. Carhartt, yeah. It's fucking fat dudes wear it now. Like, it used to be just dudes like at work in construction that wore it. You know what I mean?
No, hipsters wear Carhartt.
They
Coffee
didn't used
cup.
to.
Yeah.
When I was a kid on my block, people would bring their coffee cups and sit on the stoops and stuff.
Of course.
Where did you, in a
what
one-man
did they
show?
what did they fucking play stickball, asshole?
Yeah. Did Colin Quinn do all of their voices?
Yeah, do some more of your one-man show, fucking John Leguizamo.
Yeah, seriously.
It was like, oh, I was just
That's
walking
Brooklyn.
outside for a second.
Yeah. There's people in the summer and
Come on, guys. Where's all that funny? Some people don't know how to be funny. Show
What's the name of this show again?
Loud About Nothing.
certain neighborhoods in New York still that just hang out on their block all day. They get a
I
chair,
get it, because they're just loud.
About Nothing.
They sit out on the street and they just kind of hang all day.
Brooklyn.
Loud About Nothing sounds like what a Chinese ripoff of Seinfeld would be named.
And they bring their...
Yeah, I knew they were from New York. That's why I was trying to look them up. 'cause
Yeah,
I'm like,
Brooklyn specifically.
hey, Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
They bring their plates. They bring
Yeah,
their
yeah,
food.
yeah, yeah.
They're not using paper plates.
Yeah, Harlem is still like that. I would
Sure,
say
I lived- when I lived in the Heights.
Oh my God, are we listening to Growing Up Italian?
Growing Up Italian. 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 All right, I'm going to skip ahead.
I know.
We're behind the we're on just Rumble, right? No YouTube.
Yeah, we're behind the paywall.
Growing up faggots. Growing up faggots. Growing up faggots. Growing up faggots.
Growing up faggots.
It's been tough. Things have been tough. So I got to turn to one of my favorite comfort shows this week.
Nice.
Love on
What
the
a
Spectrum.
gay thing to say.
One of his favorite comfort shows this week, dude. Love on the Spectrum.
Men are so weak now.
Yeah, bro, it's fucking just ew.
Like I understand that okay, fine, maybe the World War II generation, like I can admit that maybe some of them were a little bit too wound up and like didn't express themselves at all, and maybe like, but there's somewhere comfortable in the middle, somewhere in between the World War II generation that would like sever their finger off and not tell anybody, you know what I mean, versus the guys of today that are like, you know, it was like I was having a really bad day, so I took a mental health day, and I really just went into some self-care. Like somewhere in the middle has to be the right way for men, where we can kind of express ourselves sometimes, but not most of the time.
I was able to watch.
Most of the shows for men used to be like Vietnam specials where they could drift off into war footage and shell shock back to where it all made sense.
Yeah,
you know what
2
I mean?
hour specials on the 2 hour specials on the History Channel about the Panzer tank.
Yeah, not these guys. Not these guys who are the hurt feelings locker. So it's like, yeah, no, seriously. God damn, you guys are fucking babies. Let me guess. I guarantee you, because they're about to talk on Love on the Spectrum. We'll have a direct comparison of what we do on Love on the Spectrum, and let's see what they talk about. I'm really curious because they're funny. Remember, they're funny. These guys are funny guys.
Okay.
And
whole season you watched?
Yeah.
How many? What is it?
6-7 episodes.
Nice.
Yeah,
Hours?
I lost sleep.
By the way, these guys also have no chemistry. This surprises me, right? Royce and I have had better chemistry on days where we fought for 20 minutes before
That's
the
actually
show.
true. And I'll tell you this, you would never know it because we're professionals.
It's just funny to me, like how these guys do a show, and it's like, wait, so you guys actually get along? You guys are having a normal day where you guys are just like this is an example of your day where you're killing it together. And this is horrible. You're like, so you were watching a show, huh? Yeah, I was watching a show. Wow. So like, what was the show like?
I would ask you if you had a head injury if you talked to me like that. I'd be like, are you okay, man?
Yeah, pro tip, okay, if you're doing a show together, don't talk about a show only one of you is watching.
Yeah, that's
that would be
I know.
step one.
Right.
I did 7 hours.
This would be like Royce telling me about Severance right
So
now.
okay,
And me
so
going, I don't
anyway,
know.
I think that the cabin in Seven.
I was up till 2:30
Your
in the morning.
Audi doesn't get this reference.
That was funny. That was very funny.
One night watching it.
Nice. If it makes you feel good.
Yeah, but I was tired.
I was tired. Bro, you guys sound, and I don't mean to hurt your fat feelings, but retarded. I don't want to hurt their fat feelings, but they're retarded.
This guy's not fat. This guy actually looks like Ethan Klein now.
Yeah.
So, by the way, what's going on with Ethan Klein? Because that's not Ozempic. That's full-blown AIDS.
No, that's
stress, bro.
That's stress, but that is Ozempic. But what happens is a lot of these people get on Ozempic and then like they get fucking they're like, I can't gain weight, so they never get off of it, and they just like stay on it forever.
So
also
It's
Ozempic face is like I'm just holy shit.
And that is
bad.
Ozempic because it's the Ozempic face. Like it's weird, dude.
No, but his body, it's like it's not just like he lost weight. His arms, like he's wasting away. He looks like he has a wasting disease.
Yeah.
Sometimes when someone asks you a question about how much TV you watched, you really are revealing a lot about your lifestyle.
It's okay.
I know.
Wow, this guy gives nothing back.
Wow, you guys suck.
No, listen, can I at least bail out a little bit the fat guy here? The fat guy's trying, at least.
I don't know their names. You're the fat guy.
Yeah, you're the fat guy. You're the guy that looks like Paul Walter Hauser or whatever that guy's name is.
Yeah.
The guy that played Richard Jewell.
Yes.
Stingray.
That's what this guy
Stingray. You know
looks
what? We're
like.
going to call him Stingray. You're Stingray. You're Stingray from now on, Stingray.
Wait, did he play a guy called Stingray?
Yeah, in Karate Kid, in the Cobra Kai.
That's right. He's in Cobra.
He's Stingray in Cobra Kai. Yeah.
But no, to this guy's credit, right? I mean, yeah, this guy sucks dick.
Yeah.
But he's trying. And my heart goes out to people if you suck at something, but at least you're trying.
Yeah.
This other guy's not even giving him anything. He's like, I was watching Love and That's Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Cool.
Yeah, right.
I know, right?
Right.
And I know it's okay, but I just felt very vulnerable in that moment.
What are you? What? I can't. Dude, the douche shows. We have covered a lot of bad shows, and they have them taken from us, and they have fest about it, and they know we're not invited. Not to get specific. But this is like, you guys are just pussies, huh?
Yeah, I like this idea of this New York fat Guido who's like completely woke.
I'm vulnerable?
Yeah, it's like I've been thinking a lot lately about how underrepresented the trans community is when it comes to STEM jobs. It really affects me personally.
Hey, there's like so many different kinds of pizza. I don't see why there can't be more than 2 genders.
I don't know why Pessy's turning the woke Guido into Sebastian Maniscalco.
Because that's the alpha Guido. That's the alpha Guido.
She had a penis, but I was fine with it. I've had a thicker noodle before.
Maybe you people aren't thinking enough about marginalized people.
I like woke Sebastian Maniscalco.
That's very good. I do like that too. That's how being funny is. Do you see what being funny is?
Maybe you millennials just don't understand the struggle of trans people.
Hey, Mr. Violent over here. Maybe pedophilia is a mental illness. Mr.
You ever
Shoot
wonder
First.
if pedophilia is just a natural type of thing?
It's like my Nona used to say, happy house, happy spouse.
I know. I know it's okay, but I just felt very vulnerable in that moment.
I watch a lot.
No
of
man should ever say that, ever.
stuff.
No, I
it
know
just
you're
is
watching
what it
hours.
is. I'm watching.
Men
hours
shouldn't say that to their wife.
No, they shouldn't.
Wait.
You want to know why? Because she'll use it against you in a fight later. So don't.
The only appropriate time a man can say that is, "Hey, bro, where were you this weekend?" "Oh, I went to the Creed concert," and I felt very vulnerable. in that
Okay, that's
moment.
fair. Yeah.
It's okay, but I just felt very vulnerable in that moment.
I watch a lot of Lakers stuff.
No, I
it
know,
just
you're
is
watching
what it
hours.
is. I'm watching
Yes.
hours and hours of this.
There's like a big crossover, like of not sports specifically, but just basketball. A lot of people that are like really into basketball are super fucking woke. I don't know what that is, and they're not black guys, just basketball people in general. There's a lot of people that they're super woke online. When they get pissed at me and they're yelling at me, it's just people with like fan accounts of Lakers players that you don't even know of. You know?
Well, yeah, because it is more geared towards a black audience.
Yeah, that's
And,
true.
You
And
know,
I'm so invested. And I'm doing my own little research. I make up my own math problems out of it afterwards. I'm
You're
up
right.
all night. I'm
You're
falling asleep with my phone in my hand, looking at lineup differences.
You really sound exciting. You sound like an exciting guy. Like you're really just, bro. You guys really suck. I know. You're fat and we hurt your feelings and all that stuff. But I can't help but try to help people that do shows and be like, no chemistry. Fat guy might be able to pull something off if he gets a different co-host. It's not like in an SSRI coma. You know?
yeah, right.
So I'm in the weeds.
No, I know.
And I feel
know.
no shame.
I know.
So if you want to watch Love on the Spectrum, watch Love on the Spectrum.
No.
You got to do what you got to do to survive.
I mean, so they have, obviously this too is like, I mean, it probably is in one of their houses or whatever, but it's
Probably.
like a studio. It's set up you're set all this up for this, huh?
Yeah.
Watched over the course of a few days.
How'd you
and-
feel? Filled with love?
Like, let me put it this way. Let me to describe it for you folks that ever dreamed of like, I want to do a show or I want to live stream or I want to be able to do a podcast, right? If it's two guys on a podcast and the conversation is so boring that if there wasn't an audience, that if I was just one of the two guys, I would be really, really hurrying to get off the phone.
No.
Then it's probably also not a good podcast.
Here's the thing. I will agree with this. If there
Could
was,
you imagine sitting on the phone with me and I'm going, so I've been watching a lot of like Love on the Spectrum right now, man. And you're just like in the middle of doing stuff and you've got the phone on your shoulder
Yeah.
and you're like, Yup, that's cool, man. What else? Yeah. No, I just been feeling like really vulnerable lately.
Oh, I would
yeah,
hang
dude,
up.
listen, that's great, bro. Look, I gotta go because
Yeah.
this is so bad.
Yeah, I have like literally anything else to do right now.
Virgie would make something up. Hey, I gotta go, man. My kid's dead.
I don't know.
Click.
Die. He's dying.
But okay, but let's if I was if this
And then 2 days later, I'm like, what happened with your kid? You said they died? Oh, yeah, no, it was nothing.
If I was one of the people in this conversation, and forget we're not even doing a show, like you said, we're at a fucking diner, it'd be so boring that my phone would start slowly coming up to my face. And then I just start checking Twitter. You know what I mean?
I would walk away
Yeah.
if you were talking like this.
Yeah.
I'd go, you know what? I'm gonna go check on our order.
And then Mersh
I
goes.
would go
and then
outside
Mersh
and
goes.
smoke a cig.
No, then Mersh goes to Toon Touch, puts Cotton Eye Joe on 20 times, and leaves.
I would slip out I would slip out the back door to smoke a cigarette, pull up my phone, and go, "Oh fuck, the Rockets lost tonight, huh? God damn."
And you walk back in, you go, "Hey man, the Rockets lost. I'm feeling very vulnerable."
I'm feeling very vulnerable right now. They were a lock.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't help you. I'm in the weeds right now for the Lakers.
I'm in the weeds.
You guys suck.
These guys are the worst.
It's a beautiful show.
Loud About Nothing is a show about nothing. Like, you guys suck. I'm going to skip a little bit ahead. Maybe I'm being unfair. Maybe they get into the groove, okay?
Resume.
Look, man, they're new at this. They've done 387 of these. So, obviously...
Oh, see, so they haven't been doing this a long time.
Can we do something really quick? Can we see how they've improved? What's like number 1 or 2 look like?
Fat. Yeah, look.
What's the episode? What's the
I'll go.
episode 1 look like?
I'll tell you what. I go to episode 172. How's that sound?
Okay.
So we're going pretty
Good enough progress. Wait, was James in the fucking thumbnail for that?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh my God! It was worse before.
Of course it was.
Look how he was dressed, dude. You guys suck.
You have no self-respect for
He
your.
looks like he manages a
Interesting.
fucking
I got one
a
baby.
small local pizza chain.
You got one baby.
I think that was. Remember, in my neighborhood, they used to do this thing where they used to drive carnival rides up to your door. Did that ever happen in your neighborhood?
No.
No, your parents lived in the circus. You were in the freak show. That only happened to you, Gorilla Boy.
Hey, Royce.
Yeah.
I'm sending you something on Discord.
Is it fun?
So the Sebastian guy, the fat one,
Okay.
he does like all kinds of characters.
No, he doesn't.
Oh no.
No, he doesn't.
He does
No, he doesn't.
characters.
No, he doesn't.
He does characters.
Oh,
he does
no.
sketches.
Like one man show, and my uncle, and let me tell you about my uncle Donnie.
Here's the
What did I just find a 6-year-old sizzle reel of his characters?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Chase Manhattan Bank, everybody stop what you're doing. I've had the idea of the millennium.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
If this was like a bit about being bad at impressions, this would be really funny.
But it's not.
Big. Hold on, Merge. From now on, you will refer to him as Big Willie style. It's like, like the Will Smith.
So it's like a Colonel Tom Parker type thing he's going for.
Big Willie style before Will Smith, not after.
Oh, okay. Explaining the joke makes it funny.
As an idea. Have you ever noticed when you look at a...
Have you ever noticed?
All right, I want to make it clear that this guy made this.
Mm-hmm.
And then he put it up on the internet. Like,
Yeah.
he was like, this is the good stuff.
Yeah.
By the way, this is 6 years old. This would be forgivable if this was like 2007.
Yeah.
Right? Like we didn't, people don't understand. People were uploading shit to YouTube like 15, 20 years ago that we didn't realize would be up forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of embarrassing now. But like, this guy did this in 2019. There's no excuse.
See, you see
Lena means calling this new segment Pod Sloppers.
a big penis. Have you ever noticed when you drive?
Have you ever noticed? You ever notice? What? Okay. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just skip Willie style because I want to see his other impressions because I feel like there's just a lot of...
Something beautiful's missing.
What do you guys think? You think there's gonna be like an Uncle Donnie or like a cousin Joey?
Oh, no. Even worse, Pessy. I just saw the next one. Oh, God.
What is it? Is it an aunt?
I might be the smallest bird, but my size is irrelevant. My attitude is big like a motherfucking elephant.
Royce, remember when I showed you that guy who did that impression of 2 trench coats inside a kid.
Yes.
That was also like 6 to 8 years ago. And that was funny. This is
2 trench
welcome.
coats inside a kid is a funny premise. Just
You're
right
welcome,
off.
everybody.
Buddy.
You guys just
How
don't
dare
understand
you talk
comedy.
about what comedy is? How dare you? How
You're
fucking
never
dare
allowed
you?
to speak of comedy again.
All right?
The largest brain in proportion to my size than any feather fuck in these motherfucking skies.
Sugar water. Yo, what's up? This your boy Vinny D coming at you
Oh, there
from
we
Staten
go. Vinny.
Vinny D. All right, let's see Vinny D's gonna
By
be
the way,
cool.
this idiot is from Staten Island, so this will be the only character he does that's actually like real.
Yeah.
Island, the Forgotten Borough, and this is my submission tape for Queer Eye. Ah, fuck, I can't say queer no more. Fuck, this is my submission tape for Homosexual Eye. So I got a bunch of questions for the Fabulous Five. Like, can I keep my Boondock Saints post?
It's super weird that I know you're doing this bit, right? But like, why do you as a person know about Queer Eye so much? That's weird, right?
Right.
It's in a frame, so it's practically.
By the way, I
fucking-
hate to admit it, this guy makes Steven Crowder look like fucking Bob Odenkirk.
Yeah. Well, because at least Steven Crowder knows how to use a boom mic.
Artwork. What about my That's What She Said shirt? It's a button down. It's a button down, so it's formal, but it's got my personality. All right, so hit me back. All right, peace and love, y'all. Remember that shit, bro? Bro, it's like this is the vagina you pretend to eat that shit. Thank you. He could part the Red Sea, but God forbid he picks up his loincloth.
Yeah, because Moses wore a loin. You are a dumb fucking asshole. I hate you. I hate you. I hate this.
No, Pessy.
You guys just don't understand comedy.
I feel like I'm bound and gagged in the corner of the room right now. That's what this feels
No,
like.
I can say what the problem is, and I think Royce and Virgil agree, and it's a complaint many have had in this community, is that Pessy doesn't understand comedy. That's like an abstract.
You're right, I don't.
He
No,
doesn't
I-
get it. Pessy doesn't know what's funny.
I don't know. It's because my background. I'm from a people that are known for having zero sense of humor. Now
They're bad. They are bad at humor. They're bad at music. They're bad at making films. They're bad
You know what
at
the
banking.
worst thing?
The sad thing is that's true about a lot of them now.
Yeah. Well,
You know what I always say about? I don't know how to story.
Well, you don't know how to have internet that works.
Oh, did my internet cut out?
Yeah, it cut out.
Yeah,
it
that was
did.
funny.
Oh, ain't that a bitch?
No.
Is this what you want, Doctor?
Whoa! Even for a fat guy, those tits are concerning.
Buddy, you look like a real memeable JD Vance right now.
Is this what you want?
Oh my
Is this
god!
how
Can we please? Can somebody please take a screen and just put JD Vance's face over?
Yeah, right here.
Right there.
Oh my God, please! Oh my God, please! Can
And
we get
also,
a
if you
JD
find them
Vance?
on Twitter, tag them with it and tag us. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Is this what you want? Is this how checkups happen? What the fuck is that? It's like headphones without an iPod.
Bro, those are some those aren't fat guy tits, dude. Those are gyno tits.
That's what I said. That
Yeah.
those tits are concerning even for a fat guy.
Those are gyno tits, dude.
What the fuck? You want to listen to my heart? You're a fucking pervert. You're a pervert through and through. No. Why does a man need a tiny ham?
What is the premise of this?
A guy who's afraid of his physical. I mean, you should be ashamed of your physical appearance. So hold on, he's got another character.
My name's Salvatino, and I'm a Weight Watcher.
Remember,
I'm
they
a
were-
Weight
they
Watcher.
were
Like
le-
I like watching fat chicks.
They were lecturing us about what funny was.
I saw the
These guys
Oprah
are
commercial.
killing it.
She's like, I love bread. And I'm like, Salvatino, you fucking love bread too. You go to Weight Watcher. And here I am. So I just got a couple of questions. So, like, I know you get activity points if you do exercises. But do I get activity points if I just do a bunch of fucking blow?
I hate this guy so much. I'm with Pessy now. I've turned a corner. I hate him.
Hell yeah, bro. Hop on the train.
I think we should be keeping an eye on them moving forward a little. I mean, I think.
I think we made new friends.
I think we have new friends that we could talk to and about and
and about
and through and I don't know if you know, Mersh, but do you know what season it is? Do you know what season it is?
It's kitten season.
No, chub rub season.
Spring is almost here, and so is the dreaded chub rub season.
Chub rub season, dude. Chub rub season's here.
Luckily, this year we're fully prepared with our Snag Chub Rub shorts.
It's a sponsorship. Yeah, there's chub rub shorts now.
We love that the weather is getting warmer, especially because that means it's officially skirt and dress season.
Oh, not for us. We have to see you in them. We have to see you in them.
One of our favorite things about going to the parks is dressing up. We get so many questions asking how we can wear skirts and dresses on long park days without chafing.
That's the fact that you're getting those questions should make you question your life choices. Like if the questions are, how do you walk? Hey, you're fat. So how do you walk so much around a park with not get chub rub, fatty?
Luckily, we found Snag
How do you
Chub
walk for an hour without breaking out in fat rashes?
Yeah.
Rub shorts. These shorts were designed to wear under your clothes to help prevent your thighs from rubbing together.
You know what else will help prevent your thighs from rubbing together? Not eating ice cream when you're thirsty.
Also, they already made these outfits.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not made for chub rub for regular women.
Yeah, they're just compression
But
shorts.
they have the shorts under the skirt outfits for
Mhm.
women who don't want their fucking pussies hanging out at Disney and stuff, right? But when you're not a fat fuck, they're not chub rub dresses. They're just regular dresses that have the shorts underneath.
Royce TMs.
Okay.
Which, by the way, ladies, can we stop with the shorts underneath the skirt? I mean, we want to see your pussy if you're hot.
Yeah, dude. Fucking, what's the point of putting my phone on my foot all these
I'll pull it
times?
up right
And
after
fucking,
this.
you're gonna wear
Yeah,
shorts
what's the
under
point
there.
of me strapping this mirror to my shoe?
Yeah,
Will be
you
your
fucking
new best
assholes.
friend. The Florida theme parks can get very hot, especially in the spring and summer. We were so happy to learn that these shorts are made with special nanotech yarn. That
Nanotech yarn.
means that Snag
That
shorts
means
will help keep you
absorbent.
cooler all summer long, and they're moisture wicking. Not only
Let me try something.
I know,
Imagine-
right? Moisture wicking is just as gross as absorbent.
Imagine wringing one of those dresses out at the end of the day.
Hey, Mersh, look. She's at Anal Kingdom.
Okay, that's. I don't want to think about that.
Look, she's at Anal Kingdom.
Not only are these shorts super cute and come in a variety of colors, but they're super comfortable as well. We do long days in the parks with lots of walking and random twirling. Even after all of that movement, we found that the
movement.
Snag
Even
Chub
after all
Rub
that, it's crazy. You just don't lose weight. Well, I mean, I know why, because we see what they eat, but it's like.
shorts never
All
rolled
that
down
walking.
or rode up. They are high-waisted and
Remember that they also said, like, in the middle of the day, they take a pool break and then go walking more at night. They don't walk straight through either.
I get it, but even in the pool, like.
Yeah, I know.
Even in a pool, even if you're relaxing in a pool, right? Like, I never get in a pool and just float around. Like, you move around a little bit, right? Like, you should still be in active zone minutes in a pool, right? Like, right, Royce, at least
Yes.
the bare minimum.
Yeah.
Like, you may not be getting a full-blown pump, but, like, if you're in a pool moving around and walking through, because water obviously is very resistant, you should, if you have a Fitbit on, it should be at the low end of active zone minutes. There should be blood pumping in a pool.
Yeah, but also she's eating a banana split at the same time. Like, that's the problem.
No, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I get why it's just, but it's like.
But not even that. When you're this big, your heart's already at active zone minutes just because you're so big.
Mm-hmm.
Merce, what you don't understand is like because they're so big, they have a higher lung capacity, so they just take a deep breath and then they float to the bottom of the pool and they wait there.
Oh,
while
it's
they
like
float.
that's a manatee.
Their lungs work like ballasts. Oh, fuck, man.
And a smooth silhouette without feeling too restrictive. And they're so light that we barely notice that they're there. If you're trying to look and feel cute this spring without having to worry about chub rub, you'll love these Snag Chub Rubs.
Hey, if you want to look and feel cute without, worrying about your fucking gross hams grinding in the heat of the Florida sun.
If you want to look and feel cute while also not looking or feeling cute.
Feeling cute.
Also, does the one in the chair need it? Because she's not even walking.
No, I don't. I feel like she needs something that helps with bed sores.
Does she have chub roll? Like, how does that work?
A donut.
Short.
Yeah, that's it. Good. I'm glad I'm great sponsorship. Fat people clothes. All right, let's see here.
So yeah, Royce, feel free to send that photo
I
and
got it.
tag whoever you want. It's all yours, guys. Enjoy.
Here you go. Mersh.
Mersh, how's that?
That is nightmare. That is fucking nightmare fuel.
Is it good?
That's hilarious. That's so good.
Nightmare fuel.
That's so fucking stupid.
Best he's ever looked. Speaking of looking weird, yo, have you seen the Island Boys, baby?
Oh, yeah, he's like retarded or something?
Yeah, he's been taking questions about it because the dad's also retarded. Here.
Oh my God, the eyes. What is wrong with his eyes? His mom has spread apart eyes. So it's normal for him to have spread apart eyes. He has her genes. Look. And his eyes are not even that spread apart. He's so cute.
Bro, they're so far apart, though.
By the way, I love the way he just holds his baby. The baby's head is just hanging over his arm. He's just not good.
Did you get both the videos?
Yeah. I'll play that one. I got it.
The other one is.
And his
keep that in mind, Mersh.
eyes are
Put that
not
in your
even that
back
spread
pocket.
apart. He's so cute. He just drank milk. I think he's the cutest baby I have ever.
Oh my
Why
God.
do you never hold his neck properly? I always hold his neck.
Look,
This gets better.
By the way, I am nobody you would ever want watching your kids, and even I can just notice little things where I'm like, you're not holding his neck properly. I mean, I don't know much about stuff, but the basics.
Why do you never hold his neck properly? I always hold his neck properly. You're tripping. I don't know what you're talking about.
Kid's head falls down.
And look at him. He's all blinked out.
That is an alien.
That kid's all blinged out, though.
Gotta hold his neck properly. He's just that guy. Just like his dad.
He doesn't need to hold his neck properly because he's just that guy, dude.
Yeah, you guys don't get it.
Yeah.
Bro, he put a necklace on a newborn and now he's walking him around with his fucking head fucking just
Look at him. He's all
bobbling
blinked out. I don't gotta hold his neck properly. He's just that guy.
I laughed about this.
Tell
for
CP. No, seriously. Tell Child Protective Services that.
Just like his daddy.
Bro, I don't need to feed him. He's
Yeah.
just that guy.
Yo, his body can process any bottle under that kitchen sink. He's just that guy.
That baby's gonna end up with island SIDS.
I have a Technosity video if you want to see.
Ooh, is he back and better than ever?
I'm saying I
think he been.
Here we go.
You don't decide for another. It's
JJ gave me with a timestamp, so I'm going to go a little before the timestamp to see what happens.
not you deciding, no. No, because out of your absence, people are going to decide things. All the one people are going to decide things that you don't want. It's not your stuff. It's no. It was on the table.
Man, is this just all day with these people?
Cutting things on it. Don't touch my anchovies.
Don't touch my anchovies.
Dude, you know what? I can't even tell you guys how many times Royce and I have had, like, legit fist fights.
Over anchovies.
Because he touched my anchovies.
That anchovies is on the floor and is in 3
know what
different
this
places.
house needed?
The anchovies were on the floor, guys.
Do you know
You don't
what
like you don't like floor anchovies?
No.
No, you know what this house?
No, I don't want floor trophies, dude. What does this house need,
You know this-
Virgie? Gasoline and a fucking match?
No, it needed floor anchovies.
It did. This
No,
house-
you idiots! You idiots don't
everywhere.
understand. Cannabis plants crave floor anchovy. There's enzymes in there that's good for the soil
no,
mixed with piss.
My floor anchovy fell in my piss bucket.
Can I fix Virgie's Can I fix Virgie's statement? You know what this house always needed? A man.
Yeah.
And
In the
unfortunately,
past, no, you kept
Merch, no rational man would stay in that house for longer than a fucking hour.
it on the floor when I asked you not to, and you kept touching it when I put it away. I'm just saying you're being physically aggressive. I didn't touch it because I have my own garbage. You use that one, not
You're
me.
garbage.
And there's a garbage bag.
all
I keep giving
garbage.
you garbage bags, but you never use them. No, because I don't touch yours. Because I don't use your sink garbage. I have my own personal private area. Stop throwing things on the floor. No, stop throwing things on the floor. All my spices, I have to sort through them and clean them. I don't want you hanging around here. Don't touch things on yours.
It's just raw concrete in the kitchen, huh?
People they just live like this, huh?
Yeah.
That's not yours. You didn't get that. I bought that. I got that, and I don't want you touching that. I had that on the counter in that one spot. I don't want you taking things that I put there and then moving them elsewhere. You're
This is
cynical.
insane.
You're being
This is like classic when you have two insane people feeding into each other.
Yeah. No, you're right.
It's an endless feedback loop of crazy.
Lack of cooperating. You're entering my room and you're touching my property. How can I say that? No, you're trolling others. You're deliberately manipulative and you're choosing to be harassive. You're not choosing to
harassive.
Sleep. You're choosing to intrude. You're choosing to cause manipulation and havoc. I'm saying I've asked you to leave me alone. I've asked you to use indoor voices. I've asked you to walk away, and you've chosen to give me sass. You keep just threatening me. You kept not.
Guys, she's choosing to giving him She's choosing to giving him.
She's
sass.
choosing to giving him sass.
Leaving me. You use your hands.
I'm
You're
sorry, did
bullying.
you guys not see Harassive Park, A New World?
No, I
That's
did
what
not.
it's all about.
No.
Have you ever been taught about bullying? No, you didn't tell me. You showed through your actions. You didn't say one word.
That's the one with Chris practically in every movie.
And you showed a lot through your actions. You haven't said a single thing, and you showed a lot through your destructive tendencies. I asked you to leave me alone, and I should file a noise complaint. I should file harassment charges towards you.
This is exhausting.
I did call the
Yeah,
cops. And you know what they
that's an
did? They
appliance.
didn't come. I called them again. They didn't come. You not make noise, Mom. Be gentle, because other people live in this
did
environment.
You say I called the cops and they just didn't come?
Yeah, because you call the cops
That's
all
hilarious.
the time.
And other people are asleep too, and that includes small children and babies. There's a neighbor across our house with less than a 2-year-old daughter. I do not want to wake up somebody and make them cry. No, you're the one using excessive amounts of force and violence and bullying others. You hate children, you hate dogs, and you kill dogs. You hate children, so you make children cry. You don't like your
You
children.
making kids
They
cry,
make
bro?
children cry, bruh. Oh no, you're making kids cry, bruh.
So you hurt your own children. Does that mean that you hate yourself? No, because that's allowed to be open. It's legally allowed to be open. No, don't enter. Don't walk.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, I'm not hurting you. I'm just saying.
He's holding up a piss jug.
Is that a piss jug
That's
or
a
is that
piss
actual?
jug. No, that's a piss jug.
Okay.
That's a piss jug.
It's like olive oil or something.
I was gonna say that looks like oil.
Maybe.
You're about to stand into something when I asked you. No, I'm saying you're coming
Oh
too
wait,
close for
that's
comfort.
the consistency of his piss
You're
now.
coming too close for comfort. I'm not moving. You're just gonna say excuse me without bumping into someone. Mom, it's still not yours.
His piss is
I'm saying you're taking.
so dehydrated. His mom thinks he's just leaving bottles of honey all over his room.
Oh God.
Without asking, that's molest. It's rape.
It's
No,
rape.
no, it's not funny. You should acknowledge yourself.
It's rape.
Raping is a good thing because you just acknowledge yourself doing a crime out in the open. Honestly, this person's committing suicide. Deliberately committing suicide. Social suicide. Police are not doing anything about it.
Social suicide?
Yeah, this guy's all over the place.
No, like I have to clean this up myself. My mom's being excessively dirty. Like she's throwing things. She's being disregarding of other people and their property.
Honestly,
Oh,
this guy
garbage
kind
bag
of
is.
reminds me of SJC from IP2. Like that guy, like.
Oh
except the
yeah,
difference
the like
is-
mania, like the
Yeah,
speed.
Justin Carey. The only difference is that Justin Carey, 99% of the shit he says, he knows he's full of shit, and he's just doing it to fucking torture people. This guy means it though.
You took away you took away this toilet seat. You took away the toilet seat. I can't sit down. I sit down to pee. No.
wait.
Why?
Wait. Hold
Why
on.
would you say that? Wait.
Oh no.
Oh, Pessy, what are you thinking about, bud? You thinking about what I'm thinking about?
That he was molested?
No, I
You
was
make fun of
thinking
people.
about how he
Well,
gets
that
the
too.
piss into the piss jugs.
If he sits down to
If
pee.
he sits when he pees.
I was, and you were intruding when I asked you not
Well,
to.
I mean,
I deliberately
Virgie, it's
asked
very
you to
easy to
leave.
piss into a bottle when you're
It
sitting in your
smells.
office
There's
chair.
dust everywhere. No. Stay away. Stay away. Let me do it myself. I need it. No, I can do it with fresh air. I'll do it with fresh air.
No, if you're gonna close the window.
No, I can. Oh, I'm only cleaning if I do it with fresh air because that's necessary.
No,
Because I
it's
want.
very windy.
No, it's
No.
fine. It's the only one. It's the one. No, you're not entering my room. That's not. That's trespassing. No, Mom, that's not funny. You're trespassing. Mom, stop slamming.
You cannot open
Stop
the
slamming.
window.
I asked you. No, I'm allowed to. This is my environment. I sleep here.
It's my
I pay rent to live here.
possession,
No, it's not about pay rent. These are my spices and my belongings, and you throw them on the floor. They're not
My
your
spices.
things. No, it's not about. No. It's not about 3 bedrooms up there. You have Alex and the dog up there, and now the dog peed on the floor. I can't sleep up there.
You have pee on the floor.
No, his pee is in jugs.
On the floor.
Yeah, but it's
No, it's not
contained,
about moving.
Royce.
But the basement's in disrepair, and you're supposed to have a contractor fix it, and you refuse to have the contractor despite me giving monthly payments. You have no
I
excuse
would not
for
let
how I'm
anyone
living.
into that house.
No. They'll condemn it.
I'm allowed to make a point. No, it's not funny. Can you stop hanging around here? Can you not? Don't touch anything on the counters, please. These are not your spices.
Then I was about to go.
No,
I
you're
was
not about to
leave.
go. You're choosing to harass
You wanna
people.
fight.
No, having air is not fighting.
I asked you.
No, you don't handle people.
It's not a weapon.
Yeah, you're not using it. Put it down.
Don't touch
No,
me.
you're not putting anything here.
Don't touch me.
No, I was gonna clean it myself.
Well, then you're not.
You're hanging around here and you're choosing to be an unwanted presence.
Either you clean
I
it.
was, and you're choosing
This
to.
dude is exhausted. I mean, the mother's bad. Too,
Hour
but
and
he's-
24-minute video, dude.
That's awesome.
An hour and 20.
And unlike Dayton, like his videos have no dull moments.
No. Here, I have another one that's not a dull moment because I missed him. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, sometimes I don't even care what I have to say. I just want everyone to admire how I look. Is that okay? We okay with that?
I see everyone.
Bro.
Here he is.
Oh my God! Once again, this weird knucklehead, Wes Watson.
Yes, John Bravo.
Can we
baby.
get this guy on the show?
I'll try.
Making videos about this.
You have to do it. Now. You have to reach out because, like, you muscle guys are all buddies.
John
That's all.
Bravo Films, by the way.
Dear John Bravo, hey, I'm buff like you. We should do something sometime. Maybe flex it out. Sincerely, Royce Lopez.
Russ
Okay.
is like, hey, man, you want to come on the show, make fun of Wes Watson? And he's like, well, first I have to ask, what do you deadlift? And then you give him the right number and be like, okay, that's actually pretty good. I would love to come on. That's not bad.
and then the minute he's on. So what are you alt-right guys all about anyway?
Okay, not again.
Videos, 15-minute videos, sometimes more than
No,
one.
buddy, don't worry. I am from one of the 109 countries. And you're like, oh.
Yes, I love seed oils are amazing.
All talking about.
Did you know that, fun fact, they say Jews were expelled from 109 countries? But that is not true, because where I am from, we kicked them out twice. Oh, okay.
He really went the other way. He really went the other way.
What another man has going on in his pants.
This Johnny Bravo turns out to be super based.
Yeah. All right.
Talking about what another man has got going on in his pants. or what he doesn't have going on down there. Because we're talking about Pegged Watson, that piece of shit.
Scam Bigelow.
Scam Bigelow was a good one.
And do you guys really think...
Wait, did you just call him Pegged Watson?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Also, he says he looks like Alex Murphy.
You guys really think...
I mean, come on. It's like this guy got gadooshed.
I want to think about all the places that he thought he was creative and sticking that thing into. In prison, think about all the men that did the walk of shame out of his cell with a smile on their face, probably because it didn't hurt that much because this thing is so tiny.
All right. I mean, you're not... He's trying.
You guys really think I want to think about this? It's going to give me nightmares at night. I've never gotten so many requests talking about it. It's going to be in my dreams, and those aren't going to be good dreams at night when I think about these things. All the
Because
things
I'll be
that
thinking
man
of another man's penis
done
and
with that
balls.
thing. Because it's little, you know, you can do.
Oh, there it is. It's a reflection. It's a reflection. They blurred it out, but it's a reflection.
Little, you know, you can do a lot of things maybe the other guys can't do with it. I don't want to think about it. I mean, my little chihuahua, he's got a bigger one than that poor man from what I saw. I see everyone.
Bro. Musclehead fucking YouTube is just like every other fucking YouTube. Everything is the same. It's just the guys are bigger. But it's just the same kind of beefs.
Oh, I know.
It's the same thing. It's just...
At least Johnny Bravo's unique, though.
No, yeah, he is. Hold on a second, because I do have something here. Pessy, can you doobie me, please? Thank you.
I have it pinned in our conversation. Hold on.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, I think I did. Hold on, let me just double check.
Well, I don't see it.
Hold on.
And also, you got to be more careful with Pessy, because when you ask him to doobie you, it usually means something else.
Oh, no.
No, for you guys got plenty of that. Thanks to Weed Cigs.
Thanks to weedcigs.com.
Promo code ROTC, 50% off.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know why you keep saying
Okay.
this. This joke's not landing, guys.
There, I sent it to yours, but I also pinned it, so you have it
Thank
now.
you.
No problem.
Well, guys, you'll never guess what's coming up next.
Thought crimes?
What? How'd you know?
I'm on the show.
Oh. Okay.
I love these thought crimes. Thought crimes.
Good luck, Irrational Times. Thank you, Pessy. This is a stupid segment. But we do have to play some music here because then I should have pulled that up while the doobie was playing, but I got distracted. Let's go. All right. Virgin sent me some good ones this week. We'll start with this one right here. All right, let's see. All right, what are we thinking here, guys?
No, I'm not going domestic violence. Her hair's not messed up enough. I'm going drugs.
Yeah, drug dealing.
I'm going to go with soliciting.
Okay. No. None of you. Public nudity, resisting arrest.
Hold on. Hold the fort. Do we have video?
No, I looked. Give it a month.
All right, who's this? Farmers Branch Police Department. This one looks like a...
DUI.
I'm going DUI. It
Yeah,
has to be
DUI. She got that flop sweat.
Yeah.
She looks
DUI.
like she's had her fun tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, did we all get it?
Yes, you all got it. DUI.
That's DUI hair, DUI eyes.
Yeah.
That's DUI everything.
All right. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay, this she's crying. I'm going to go battery. I'm going battery.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like domestic battery, some kind of.
I'm going drugs on this one.
Okay.
Okay. Pessy, you said battery?
Yep.
Doesn't matter because you're wrong. It was possession of coke. And you guys want a bonus point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And-
Okay. So there's another charge.
Tampering with evidence.
No, I'm not gonna say. I don't think tampering with evidence. I will say unregistered firearm.
Suspended license.
DUI.
Oh, double.
Oh, damn.
There you go.
All right. Who's this one? This
A
is a
fucking
hooker.
problem.
That's a male hooker prostitution.
That's a hooker.
Soliciting.
No, I was throwing you a curveball like God did this guy's father. It was reckless driving.
Oh, you fucking jerk. That's not fair.
That's bullshit, dude. What is this one? A baby? I don't know. Being in fucking Pippi Longstocking. I don't know.
This is gonna be a domestic.
Drugs.
Or a battery.
Was she in Little Trap House on the Prairie?
Little Trap. Well, that's basically the Midwest now, so.
I'm gonna say drug, meth, drugs, meth.
It was almost a domestic violence. This is trespassing and failure to depart.
Okay, well that's not that bad, all things considered. You know. Man, I do love Thought Crime. That was the last one, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Awesome.
Did I win?
No, Royce won.
I won.
How'd you win?
Because it's Thought Crimes. It's like Big Daddy. It's like I win.
I had the most points.
I don't think that's how it works.
No, you
I thought I had the most points.
Remember that gaslighting segment yesterday? I learned a thing or two. No, you didn't. You didn't write the most.
No, you didn't.
You never did, actually.
I'm upset.
It's probably because you didn't have. It's probably because you didn't have the most points.
Yeah, that's mostly it.
Yeah, that's mostly it. All right, guys, we're out of here. We're out of here. I hope everyone has a very good weekend.
We hate you guys. Say it back.
Yeah, no, don't. No,
You know how you say it?
No,
That's how it works. That's how it works, Murph.
Whatever. Fine, whatever. Frozo Fridays.
Yeah.
Nightwave tonight. Virgil, you streaming?
I don't know, man. I don't know any more about anything.
Long Burger Saturday? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Yeah.